Let's see. We're just gonna go live because I don't have time to do the editing. I did make a quick mistake, so I said, well, I'm gonna make a video real quick because I got stuff strode through the shop. We've been taking engines apart, building engines out here, and I mean it's just been pretty hectic. So right now, this Vanguard 20 horsepower, it come with a you guys can see that. I can't even pronounce it. Nikki carburetor. Anyway, we'll just call it a Briggs Stratton carburetor right now. This thing they want $200 and almost $300 for it. We got the Amazon special of 60 bucks. So I was kind of happy, kind of flying on through this, and realized that I didn't hook my choke cable back up. I'm not sure if it's broken. I think my throttle cable is actually broken, but never had this mower really run. So we're going to try to get it to run on a carburetor. And let's see. This is, I guess, Amazon part number here. All right. So let me see if I can bring you guys back some. All right. So we made a quick boo-boo, and we're going to try to make it right real quick. Actually, we made two boo-boos. We did not hook up. I did not hook up the vent. It's the crankcase vent, and just into this. So we got a gasket here that is still good that they did not give us. All right, so this thing right here is just fun all the way around. All right, so I just took the whole bracket off to do this because this is not like your regular Briggs Stratton 20 horsepower. You know, the other ones, I guess the cheaper version is they have the plastic intake and it kind of comes around to the front. It's just, oh man. Both of them are a pain in the butt, right? This one really is a pain in the butt because, one, it costs so much. Two, nobody wants to do this. I do this stuff all the time and I dread it. Alright. So, double check, make sure all those are tight. Let's see if I can get this dent in the back of this thing. It goes right here. The rubber tube. We got that, and just for testing everything out. Alright. I don't even know if this carburetor is going to work. Amazon, one of their delivery drivers, kind of just took and chunked the whole box about 15 feet into the yard yesterday. So I really hope he's watching the video right now, and I appreciate that, dude. I don't know what was going on with your day where you had to take it out on my parts, but anyway. Alright, we got that back on. I just got to check one thing, make sure that's the anti-backfire valve or whatever it's called exactly. I'm not really sure. Shut-off valve. We'll just call it that valve right now. That valve on the bottom of the carburetor. I know you guys are kind of catching like the butt end of this deal, but videos out there on this exact deal, so I did figure it'd be a point of me making one, because I'm not doing anything special. But if this works, and it works like it should, I kind of just saved everybody $200 each. You know, that was gonna buy this Briggs carburetor, and from Durham, North Carolina, buddy. Yes, and this is a lawnmower. The engine's a 20 horsepower Briggs Stratton Vanguard engine. Top shroud's gonna look like this. The Vanguard Briggs Stratton. Anyway, I guess it's their industrial engine. And it's hard for me to see the comments, bud, when I'm on one side of the screen. I don't have a GoPro shows me both sides yet, so you can still post what you can still ask me what you want to. I'll check it periodically. So right now we're going to check, make sure this valve is working. Yep. Just want to make sure I had a good ground on it. So again, we're going to try this out and see if it works. I think I have everything hooked up right now. Let's see. Choke. Yep. Yep. And the throttle cable is broken. But it's alright. We got to kind of make it work right here. Get your tongue wide open anyway. So that'll work just fine for now. Honestly, I put too much time in this lawnmower. I plan on keeping it, but can't seem to get it to run under $500. And I'm really not interested in spending that much money, honestly. Alright. Let me get a bolt for that battery terminal, and we'll see if we can get it to do something. I have a limited assortment of bolts here, so I know somebody's probably going to say, that thing ain't right, but we're going to have to make it work right now. Alright. Honestly, I'll be ecstatic if it runs. I mean, that's a $200 carburetor we got for $50. So if that works, we will be doing real good. Oh, come on, half inch. And where are you from, bud? Like you got some kind of some writing I don't understand for sure. What's your name? I don't know. Won't tell me your name, buddy. Alright. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Put this back over here. Alright, well, we can fine tune it. We got a little jet here and an adjustment on both sides. So, hey, you got a Vanguard, I think between 16 horsepower, might be 18. Anyway, 18 and on up, 16 and up, whatever. Here's your part number. Try that carb out. Not promoting these guys. They don't promote me. I don't promote Amazon at all. But that's the first time I heard that engine run that good since I've had it. Yeehaw. Alright, man. Took a minute to get all that fuel back up from the back tank up to here, so that's awesome. Now we got us a garden tractor. Okay. Gotta remember everything I took off to get to this. I think it's like everything. I'm gonna tie back this wire here. Okay. Got the smallest zip tie I can find, so let's try this out. As long as it don't end up in plywood, we're okay. So we were working on a, just off subject here. You know, buddy, we were working on a Husqvarna 23 horsepower. And, man, I guess I had a burnt valve guide maybe. So it would get hot. It kept bending the push rods. We couldn't figure out why. This is it right here. This is the head. So look at the valve. Well, it's probably going down now. I think we ended up smacking it with a hammer. But it kept, I mean, you can't even see in there that good. I don't have my flashlight either. Let's see. I was going to make a video on this because this actually was pretty good. See that valve guide in there looks that color? Like this beige. Anyway. Kept bending the push rods. Every time it would cool down, we'd go crank it back up. Bend the push rod. Also, didn't get to make the video on the Yamaha Champ, but it is running. It ain't perfect, but it's going better than what it was. Alright, see if I can get some of this stuff back on here, because I'm kind of anxious to go cut some grass in this 100-degree weather, and hopefully I don't stroke out. I cannot believe Briggs Stratton wants literally $265 for that carburetor. I was going to drop it in the link down there, but I don't know how right now because we're live. I'll figure it out and I'll show you guys the price difference. It's incredible. $200 difference, which I figured it was going to be crap. I didn't think it was going to even run since he tossed it about literally 15 feet. But we lucked out. I guess if everything's got to come from across seas, it's got to be pretty damn tough to make it. Through all that beating and banging and everything else that goes on. Alright, half the engine's got to come back apart to put this shroud back on here, so bear with me. Alright, mercy. I wouldn't even put it back on there if it didn't make a difference, but it does, so we're going to try to put it back on there. This is wow. There's huge bolts on here hanging this thing on here. It doesn't even need all this stuff. Don't get me wrong, it does need it. But it's just a lot. Way too much as far as I'm concerned, but it's a John Deere, or halfway, that's a half John Deere, half probably who knows what. I mean, I like Chinese stuff, don't get me wrong. They make good stuff, they make a lot of it. Anybody can mass produce all the stuff they do and 3/4 of it still works and makes it across. It's alright by me. Alright. Cross thread anything because I don't feel like fixing anything else. I've been trying to fix this lawnmower for quite a few months now. And I've looked and looked for that carburetor. That's why I figured I'd make this video. Because it took so long to find it. And it just popped up out of nowhere. I don't know if they just started making it or what. I literally, 10 minutes before that, almost broke down and paid the $265. I was almost in tears doing it, but I didn't have to. Amazon come up with something. Alright, so I'm just pretty much putting all the bolts back in the shroud. Fuel pump back, and you know, we do a lot of stuff around here, so if there's something you guys like prefer to see, something you guys have questions about, please you know, don't hesitate to ask. We got dirt bikes, we got four-wheelers, we got cars, we got I don't even know what else. We do some home stuff here at the houses. Some AC work. We do a lot of stuff. So, you know. Like I said, if you guys got any questions or about concerns, but anyway. Like I said, don't hesitate to ask me. Anything I can do to help, I will. I know there's 1,000 other people out there. But again, everybody that's got the channel this far where I can go live, I appreciate it. Some of you guys want to see, if I ever get big enough, and get to that, what's it, Patreons and all that stuff, I'm going to stick with the, I'll say, the first 75 subscribers that ever stuck with the channel. Anything that if I ever, you know, I'll send you guys some free t-shirts if I ever make it that far. If I ever get any made, you guys will be the first ones to get them. shoot me some ideas. Otherwise, you're probably just going to say Genetic Garage on the back. And I'll put your name on the front. I was going to do like a giveaway bike, a giveaway dirt bike or something. Oh, Lord. That's bad for the speaker. Like a giveaway dirt bike or something like that, but honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. I'm not making any money off the channel, that's for sure. Honestly, it's just people, you got something like this and you might be running into the same problem. I hope this helps. Not feel bad putting all this back together and not really even testing it out that much, but we're gonna go get some gasoline, some fuel, petrol, and we will. Oh, nice. We will try to come back and show it. It actually is running and working. Jeez. Alright. Let me go grab the hood. I want you guys to see what it is. You may have the same model, but it doesn't really matter. If you got this engine, then you're probably going to have the same issue. And for you to go have to pay $200 or $300 for a carburetor is ridiculous. Like I said, if I can help make it where you guys don't have to pay that ridiculous price for a part, I would love to make that happen. But honestly, that's a ripoff. Especially when it probably is made the same exact way, or if not even a little cheaper. Alright, fuel line back up there. I think we're missing a bolt there, I ain't sure. It's going to do its job. Alright. What it is, pretty much made by John Deere, so alright. Here in North Carolina, I think we're about, I don't know, I'd say in the area of about 100 degrees. Well, no, it's not quite there. I think we're in about maybe 80, high 80s, low 90s. Not real sure. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, well we're now where some of it goes. Stuff out of the way here. So, okay. All right. Yeah. Can't zoom out, but that's it, man. The only reason why I kept this thing is this right here. Check out the hours. Oh, sorry. 357 hours. That is 8.4 on the side there. So this thing's barely even been broken in. You know, it's got some hours on it, but it's not like that. There's the Champ right there, the YMF 100 T Champ. I guess I'm saying that right, or maybe T100. Anyway, she's back up and running. We got it running yet. I got it running last night. Alright guys, well, another video won't that long. Probably won't all that interesting, but if you got a main purpose is here, if you got a Vanguard engine, then that carburetor I showed you again, I'll let you know if there's any complaints on this thing, trust me. So, we're gonna give it a whirl, see what happens. Alright guys, y'all take it easy. Catch you on the next one.